Greetings, gentry of the void. I am CrimsonSlave, and I welcome you to another update to my Insomnia files. I have very little to report, but I do have a technical thing that I think is interesting that I want to share. So that's kind of the thing that we're going to do. So let's start off with this. I know deep down no one's watching my videos. I think that I have no views on the video that I made last week, that I ran Final Cut Pro, which I am actually proud of. It would take a while to explain it, but essentially, I found out that I have bad lighting, something I actually know, because I had to sit through a bunch of things, frames. I was able to actually fix my voice isolation, to actually fix the thing, because I wanted to see how good the editing would be at worst force, because I have a lot of experience running things through. It's not Final Cut Pro. I have a lot of experience running things through Adobe Premiere. And Adobe Premiere, I'm really versed in how to run it, how to add things. And I realized there's a lot of differences between the two things. I've read about the articles on it, I see the differences in the editing software. So one of the things I was actually proud of was that I was able to isolate the voice really well. And that was with the fan that's above this camera working horribly, a secondary fan on blast, music blaring through the wall. I was able to isolate it enough that you only heard me, which kind of spread this light onto my lighting being bad, which I currently could do nothing about. But it's something I found out, my lighting is bad. And my lighting is bad for two reasons. The first reason is that most people, when they use ring lights, they use ring lights at a high level, and they have ring lights at cord. Most people have ring lights kind of at this level, usually with this light, and it gives a more diffuse thing that makes your face contour more, and it does shadows. You usually use this if you want to use from far away for filming things. And I know this for a really weird reason, because I follow a lot of sex workers on Tumblr, and because of that, a few of them have written out tutorials on things that they use if you want to get into the industry or whatever. And apparently white lights are really good for filming, and people use warm lights like this yellow one here for diffusing, to making sure things look good. But there's a certain level that you can go to it that it's fine. But the only thing is, I've learned that if you have a light kind of at this level, you have decreased shadows. Unfortunately, the thing with that is that when you have decreased shadows, you have a more warm light on your face, which is great. The downside of that is it highlights things worse. If I have crap in my eyes, or I have bags in my eyes, which I do from years and years of having insomnia and playing Halo till 4 in the morning, you have a higher chance to do that. That's why a lot of people that stand for lighting and good lighting use makeup. I'm not going to do that. But I just want to point out that having to sit down, edit things, truly kicked back the editing part of my brain that let me do stuff, because I got an iMac and I was I'm gonna take pictures with the iMac, and I was yeah, iMac. I'll just use Photo Booth. And then Photo Booth worked pretty well for a long period of time, and that was fine until I realized that Photo booth was fine because I was using photo booth with the actual computer and didn't fuck up too often. But it then led me to wanting to get a different camera, which then led me to getting a Razer PC 1080p, or it was a 720 pieces, 60 frames per second lens. We had a built-in ring light, which was really good for the computer because I could put it on the computer and it was like maybe this far away but a higher thing, so it had a resolution. And because I had a poster and things behind me, it made highlighting things a little bit better, and it made something better for me. Because I'm essentially making this setup janky and trying to make everything better for it, I don't know how to go about that. But this is the things that I learned while sitting through editing. And I just realized that my lighting could be better. I realized like my appearance could be better, but it's kind of a me problem thing, not really a performance thing. But I don't know, it was interesting to like have those things clear out. But let's talk about the week. My week was interesting. I got an ultrasound. Ultrasounds are hilarious. Ultrasounds are weird. Like, I thought ultrasound was weird because like I didn't know ultrasound was. I didn't know like people got ultrasounds for other things. I thought only pregnant people got ultrasounds. I genuinely thought that like only pregnant people got ultrasounds because I didn't understand like why else you would get. I thought you get a different scan for it, but I went to an ultrasound, which was fine. But apparently my ultrasound got confused with something. So like I almost didn't need to get my ultrasound, but then I ended up getting it regardless. And that was fun. Yeah. Also this week, thunderstorms kind of stopped being a thing. So I decided to take some time last week and this week to play more Marvel's Midnight Suns. It's super good. I think I've come to this conclusion that this week I am going to start mass uploading it. Not really because I have a good reason for it, but in this, how do I put this? In this time period of what I'm trying to do, editing wise, I know that I have a problem ahead of me when I start uploading the videos for Elden Ring, because I completely beat Elden Ring. I did the DLC wrong, unfortunately. So I'll have to deal with that problem as it comes to me. But I played I played the DLC wrong and I didn't go to certain areas, so I think that I'm just going to probably beat it this week. I'm gonna do a session of it tonight, probably a session either tomorrow or Tuesday. And after I like kind of go to where that's going, because I think I've broken the quest line for certain things. After I like find maybe 2 or 3 more bosses, I'm just gonna go back, fight. I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna fight some stuff, and I'm just gonna finish Elden Ring. So the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So looking forward to that. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Besides that, it's kind of just that. Like my week has been small issues that's like affecting my family, because my family doesn't communicate well, and they're making fun issues for themselves, and I'm trying to drag into it. There's that. I've been dealing with depression. This is a constant in my life. I had this super weird dream, like this super really weird, very detailed, real feeling dream, which was weird because it involved someone that I'll probably never talk to ever again in my entire life. It involved that person. It involved some other person that, like, I know 100% sure she's dead, which was weird. And I randomly talked to some random person who felt really real, and she told me to find her Sharpie tag. Don't know what that means, but it was a really weird thing. And then, like, the name came to me, and then, like, I looked it up, and don't know what to do about that, because I've never heard of this person until I looked this up. So that was weird. It happened before. I had a weird dream, and, like, a person told me their name in that dream too, and I've never heard of that person either. That person is like a person in, like, Colorado. It was weird. I don't know. It was weird. But I know one of the weird dreams. I don't know what that's about. But weird dreams. That's pretty much it. This week, I actually expected to go see Coraline this week because of the anniversary. But unfortunately, I was trying to get tickets to see the 3D thing of it. But in my waiting to try to get the 3D tickets, all the regular tickets sold out for the entire weekend. So I didn't go see Coraline, which kind of sucked because I did want to go see it. Yeah, that was bad. Besides Coraline, I don't even think else for my week. I got the ultrasound. As I said, it was weird because it was. I think the reason why it was weird to me because, like, the ultras, I got one once. I was in the hospital for 3 days. Well, 4.5. I was in the hospital for a weird amount of time where I almost died. During that, I had ultrasound. That was weird, but I don't remember it very well because I'm very hazy on that entire experience until I left the hospital. But I do remember coming up with a really cool video for Fall Out Boy's song that they released at that period of time, which was my motivation to live. Yeah, it was a weird thing. It was a lot of breathing in and breathing out. And she's, at the end of it, it was just like, we're going to send these pictures over to your doctor. And that's weird. Yeah. That's everything for the entire week. Quite honestly, that actually is it. Next week, I am going to try... I'm going to try to mass upload all of... I'm going to try to mass upload all of my videos for Marvel's Midnight Suns. Mostly because I thought about it and, like, I went through and scrubbed everything. I think I will go through, rewatch all the videos, and I will make chapters for the videos. But I don't think that I want to do stuff with it. But I also realize that I don't really have the wherewithal. Wherewithal is the wrong word. I don't have the... I don't think that I have the facial expressions to, like, complement the gameplay, because a lot of me playing Marvel Midnight Suns is more so me, like, saying things, which is why I kind of am looking into getting a PNG tuber, like a PNG model to, like, react to things, because playing the game's super fun, but, like, I rarely have one of those oh my god moments. Oh, I also changed out my bar, because my silver one is being whatever, but I realized that it'd be better to have it in black, so I decided to switch out my bars to clean it out. So I have a different bar in my head because my ear, despite the issue up here, it's like I think this is just a problem of just swelling, because I think my other bulbs was like this bar is longer, my other one is. So I think I was just running into this issue where I was pushing too hard on it. It was swelling the top of my ear. I put in a different one and the swelling actually went down, but it's getting wrapped in my hair because it needs to be cut. I just switched out the ball again to have a different ball in my head. So that's been fun this week as well. Yeah, next week I don't have a lot of plans. I have an art stream that I'm going to. I have a Patreon thing that I do once a month. I'm going to enjoy. I need to play more Shin Megami Tensei because I've been like not touching. I've been touching it off and on. I just couldn't do it. It's been its own thing. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that next week. As I said, I got distracted from my original point. I'm going to try to mass upload my Marvel. As I said, because sorry, you guys know my point. The reason why I'm going to mass upload them currently is because I feel that I'm more consistently going to be able to get the upload for it done, and I can always go back and like change it, because like there are a lot of people that I watch who like have facial reactions in like the corners with the whole and oh my god, and like I just feel like I don't want to do that. Like I don't know, like I've seen VTubers do things for it and I've seen like people do things for it, but like I honestly think it's just easier to just showcase like a thing for it, put a thing in the corner, put a little box in the corner with a screenshot from the actual thing, put number there, and do that. And I honestly feel that I could go through it almost any time and do that, and then just get the clip I need out of it. And currently, the one I have for the first video is just a zoom in on the face of Lilith for the first thing. Then I'm just going to write "It begins," and I'm just gonna go through and just do screenshots for the game, kind of like that. And once I do that more, I'll get more comfortable with it, because I know I have the technology and the outline to do the thing for that. So I'm going to slowly go through the Midnight Suns videos, find one of those nice frames, put a caption for it, and then I'm just going to just keep going with captions things and just do those for the videos. But I don't really have a thing for it. That's it. I'm rambling, and I don't know what to do about an ending or anything, because this is just me talking about editing, essentially, because I have nothing else for this week. It's not anyone's fault. It's my fault. I should be doing things, but I will say this: my medical leave is more stressful than I would have liked it to have been. But you know, this is how my things go in my life. Yeah. Anyway, as always, hope your week was better than mine. My week was spent half sick with medical issues, but I have lots of medications that I've been learning the names of slowly, because learning the names of it is easier than looking at the bottom of the bottle. So, until next week, ta.